Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Erin. I go by Erin the Urban Mermaid, and I am a fifth dimensional soul guide. My mission here is to help souls on their spiritual ascension, personal development, and awakening journeys. Um, I recently launched my movement called Empress Ascension, which is a transcendence of consciousness for the leaders of the new earth to rise as self healers and as modern mystics. I'm actually wrapping up my first group, which is so exciting, and I'm about to go into a mastermind with them while launching the sophomore group of Empress Ascension. So, right now, I do have a waiting list up in the link in my bio in Instagram at Erin the Urban Mermaid if you would like more information on when the sophomore group will begin. Um, and other than that, I will also leave that link below in the comments. And I also have my Grounded and Glam monthly membership where I work with people on a monthly basis. So I am a mother, a writer, a psychic medium. I am a Usui Reiki master, breath work facilitator, advanced theta healer. I've recently been attuned to read the Akashic records. So I'm here for the sacred esoterica, and that's what I've been attuned to, and that's how I work with others. But if you are here today, you are here for my Sagittarius Sun Goddess reading. And this is a really exciting reading because today my YouTube channel turns 1. Yay! So happy first birthday, happy first anniversary to the Grounded and Glam, Erin the Urban Mermaid, whatever you want to call it, my YouTube channel. I would love to do more with this channel, but I am one person pulled in many directions. But this is a really important space for me to house these monthly readings that when the sun moves zodiac signs, we need to get the energy for. So, and if you are here today, you are here for the Sagittarius one. And I specifically launched this last year at this time, because I am a Sagittarius. My birthday just passed. I just turned 36 on the 5th. So a little bit about Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius is the archer. They are the 9th sign of the zodiac. So 9 is really significant in numerology because it represents a culmination of 0 through 9. It is the last single digit before we get into the double digits. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign. So they are adaptable and they are flexible and they are very open. But their drive and their motivation and how they act comes from their passion and their inspiration, which is a very fire sign thing. So they're actually, I feel we are the most level-headed of the fire signs. That's because we are the birthers. If you look at, say, pregnancy, the 9th month is when you birth to fruition, and what follows is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and this is where the visionary starts. Capricorn has the gift of seeing the bigger picture and the ambition to get there, while Aquarius's gift is to take that and go outside of the box with it. And then we have Pisces, which is like this 1 foot in, 1 foot out, spiritual material world type thing. So Sagittarius is really the birther. We're known to be quite optimistic. If you know me, I definitely have a more positive spin to things. We are the archer. We are here to shoot for the dreams. We see beyond the horizon of things. I'd say one of the most true things for myself is we are the learners. We are such sponges, but only for stuff that we're interested in. And usually that comes from experience. I wasn't the best student, but I definitely learned a lot being in a school setting. That's why Sagittarius are also the travelers. They truly love to absorb through culture. Through meeting different kinds of people, just soaking in all that wisdom, because in turn, we are the natural born teachers. If you want to get real crazy, we're the gurus. But Sagittarius, we have our shadows as well. When not in alignment, we could be very restless. We could be very careless. We are known for overlooking the details of things because we're so focused on the bigger picture. We move quick. We are very high energy. I always say the one person I know with more energy than me is my 4-year-old son, Bryson, and that's because he's an Aries stellium. So, we're really an ambitious group. We're really here to get stuff done. We're not always the most sensitive of people, because we're just known to speak our truths. Um, and sometimes that hurts feelings. So a Sagittarius in alignment is a bit more mindful than that. So why don't we get into today's reading? So I'm gonna stick to some Old Faithful with the cards, and I'm gonna be using the Golden Tarot and that the Golden Tarot that's been revised to that kind of Art Nouveau deck. So I'm gonna start with that, and then the Oracle I'm gonna pull. I believe I used Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle last reading as well with Scorpio, but I'm just feeling it even deeper now with the Sagittarius vibe. So I've already meditated on the energy of this. So I'm just going to shuffle up a little bit more and let's get this party started. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, guardian angels, call you in. We ask you to allow us to be open to receiving the messages for the Sagittarius Sun Goddess reading while the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius. Just going to shuffle up a bit more. It's been a minute since I touched my cards, I won't lie. I was a little under the weather in November, and then I was back home in New York and traveling, and it just takes a lot out of you. So I just want to make sure these are really good and shuffled up for this reading. So why don't we give it a go? All right, we are crowning the reading with choices, the Two of Coins. Choices, choices, choices. What choices are we juggling? Justice, Three of Coins, Five of Swords. All right. So if you're tuning in today, it's actually the feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe, who is one of my guides. And we are also on the heels of the Sagittarius eclipse, closing out our nodes in Gemini and Sagittarius, and beginning them in Taurus and Scorpio, which happen to be my nodes. So a lot of fate is coming to play, but a lot of it depends on what's gone on in our lives in the last 6 months and how we've ascended. But I've said this literally every reading to you guys, so I think you've got it. So justice wants fairness. So there might be a decision that we're struggling with that we want to get the most fair and harmonious outcome. Let's see what's the Sun. Seven of Wands, Three of Wands. All right, a lot of wands already. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we've all been striving for this like bright, beautiful new beginning. We've really wanted to close out a cycle. We're like grasping at straws, like desperately. How can I end this? How can I start what I need to start again? And that's the sun, like this beautiful, bright new day. This is our awakening. Seven of Swords vibes. I'm seeing all the work that we've done so much personal work, so much spiritual work, whether it was cutting cords, breaking cycles that were unhealthy to us, releasing toxic people from our life, releasing our own toxic behavior that was holding us back. But we really were putting in the work this last 6 months. And it's because we have these big goals and visions for us. Three of Wands this is a very Sagittarius card, because if you look at it, he's looking into the horizon, and that's what Sagittarius does. They see the bigger picture. They see into the horizon of things. They see truly what they want, and that's why they are the archer, to pull back, aim, and shoot for their goal, no matter how big or small. They're not scared of that. Sagittarius is the most brave and fearless sign of the zodiac. Second, I would say, is Aquarius. But it's because we wanted this Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles is like a happy ending in a sorts. And if you look at what I'm getting for this card is, usually when you see the Pentacles, it's a lot of financial stuff. Like maybe we bought a home, maybe we got a raise, maybe we're making more money. But there's a family on this card. So whether or not you have a family, in a traditional sense, the goal here has always been that happy family vibe, that that I'm taking care of myself and my family, that I'm a provider, and good things are meant to come to us because we are good people. So I truly feel that all this work we've put in is not for nothing. It's really not. And I know it's hard to kind of like hang on by the moment. When is it going to happen? When is this all going to come together? I don't know if it ever all comes together, to be honest with you. But I do know the more we resolve our karmic debts, the more we ascend, the more we break the cycles, the more we take that bird's eye view of ourselves and embody self-awareness, the more we ascend. So I actually want to kind of get some more cards on the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands, just to see what direction we're going here. Because I get it's like the culmination, it's like the happy family, it's the house, it's the car, it's the money. But I feel there's something more here. You know, when that major arcana shows up, you know it's a big fucking deal. Okay, so the Hierophant. um, I think that this has been a reoccurring theme in my readings that the last 6 months, um, it's been a teacher to us. It's been a spiritual teacher. It's been make or break at the end of the day. And we either learned our lessons and we're ready for the next cycle, or we're just going to be stuck. So hopefully we've put in this work because karma is ready to shift for us. The wheel of fortune, the wheels of change, you know, of good luck, of good fortune. I mean, this is Jupiter energy right here. This is Sagittarius. You know, it wants us to know that we're never going to be out in the cold. So, you know, this is what I'm traditionally, what the Six of Pentacles is more like a giving to receive, a charity type thing. What I'm getting here is us being open to receiving to what our future is. That many fated events are going to occur in the next 18 months. Things that were meant to be. I actually, you know what, I'm going to grab my other deck. I am. Because I want to go a little bit more with this Six of Coins. That Wheel of Fortune, baby. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this says it all. So we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Page of Swords is reminding us of this long road that we took and not to be reckless coming up. Think things through. Be mindful. Listen. Allow. Don't go into things with reckless abandonment, because that was one of the patterns we were meant to break. You know, no more hothead shit. Discernment. But he is passionate. You know, this is a passionate, like, go for it type of person. And I feel our reward comes as the Ace of Cups, which is, I mean, this is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. What I'm getting from this is like unconditional love. Maybe it's self-love. Maybe that's what we needed this whole time. But it's also creation of something new. So there is a newness to this card. This is our new cycle. Okay. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. So I'm gonna keep going with this deck actually, and I'm gonna go with the Three of Pentacles. Is the second leg that I pulled. So this is community, working together for a goal. Justice again. So justice is coming through twice. Justice is the Libra card. Libra to me is Empress energy. Um, it's about harmony. It's about fairness. It's about, I hate saying doing what's right because I think that's a very 3D term, but living in integrity, maybe. 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay, love this. All right, so, I crowned this reading with the Two of Coins, which was us juggling choices. And when we went down the first leg, it's really about coming to this new beginning and karma turning the wheel for us. And things being a spiritual teacher, have we learned our lessons? And then we come over and it's about, I'm getting the community vibe, and again justice shows up. There's something here about inner peace, followed by that 10 of Cups, which we already had the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups is like wish fulfillment, but again the family vibes are coming through. Is there something you want for your family? And that doesn't have to be in the traditional sense. Family could mean whatever it can mean to me. You and your cat can be your family. But it's coming to us, what we've wanted, what we've waited for so long. And then Queen of Wands is my girl. I mean, she's boss bitch energy. She's calm, cool, and collected, but she is like, I love how she's depicted in this card. I mean, like she's in charge here. So it's really, I see this as like a coming into self, coming into the person that you're coming into your highest self. That's what it is. Coming into your highest self. All right, I want to grab a couple. Since justice popped up twice, I think that it's only right that we go a little further into it. Also kind of into the 3 of Coins, because I'm wondering where community is meant to come into. So why don't we give that a whirl there? Whoop. Jumper. Give me 1 second on another jumper. Okay, I obviously have butterfingers. So 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. All right. Why? I think the anxiety that we're meant to relieve and the pattern that we're meant to break has to do with our own anxiety and our own self-betrayal. If we don't learn the lessons, and if we continue to stay as we are, we will not ascend. We will not get the happy family. We will not get the 10 of Coins. We will not get our beautiful Ace of Cups. If we stay stuck in self-betrayal leads to anxiety. These are all very 3D fears that cling to us, and we're here to break those. We're here to ascend. This is what my Empress group is all about. Transcending consciousness, rising as the self-healer, taking a bird's eye view of self-awareness to yourself to break those patterns. So I obviously have to go a bit further, because you can't just pull the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords together and it'd be like, so we got to get into that. Whoop, Temperance is another beautiful Sagittarius card. An 8 of Wands. Okay. Temperance to me is like the light workers card. It's like this beautiful spiritual ceremony. And maybe the last 6 months or so, it didn't feel so ceremonial because it was messy and it was chaotic and it was hard. And we were like in rock bottom places and tower momenting. But essentially, I read something beautiful. I think it was today or yesterday on Instagram about how you blossom from your pain. And this is kind of where I see this going. The light worker ceremony, the self reassessment, the realignment comes from this like blossoming out of this pain, this working through the 3D shit and getting to the transcendence and coming to the other side. And then 8 of Wands is, to me, it's always a positive affirmation, but it's movement. It's looking ahead. It's looking to the future. All right. So I feel good about moving on. I'm going to keep going with the Art Nouveau deck, because we have 5 of Swords. We've been through some shit. But who hasn't, right? Who hasn't been through some shit? And we've been through some shit the last 6 months, but we're still standing. And we had to cut some things out of our life, some things had to leave, but that's okay. Because when we're releasing things, people, whatever it is that's not serving us, we're making room for more alignment to come in. We block ourselves by holding on to things that aren't in alignment to us. Eight of Swords, we were Empress, okay. Okay, so Eight of Swords, Empress, Four of Coins, Page of Coins. We were holding ourselves the fuck back. Okay. Our own patterns and behaviors that we were working through, this is essentially what was holding us back on our ascension. We can't become Empress level energy, which is like a beautiful merging of the best of the divine feminine and creation and fertility and mother nature and grounding and spirituality, if we stay in these self-restricted patterns. Like, look at these two fools. Can they look any bit more like they don't want to share and they don't want to let go and they don't want to release? Accompanied by the Eight of Swords is our own self-restriction. Nobody was holding us back but us, and that's a lesson to learn here. A lot of times people think someone put something on them, they're cursed. Look in the fucking mirror, okay? Are you living in alignment? Are you making choices for your highest and best? Are you actively working on breaking patterns? That is the question. But I pulled the Empress after that because I believe we have been doing the work. So I want to go into these cards together and get some more, and then I want to go into the Empress. The Devil. We were bound to our traumas. We were bound to them. We were staying bound to what was not serving us because we felt safe. Seven of Coins and the High Priestess. Well, we finally got it, is the good news. We finally understood that we had to do the work to get out of this. And I think I'm getting what the two choices are. Repeat and stay stuck, release and evolve. So I do still want to, and our intuition always plays a part in this because it knows when it's our time. You know, some days when you just wake up and you have all these aha moments and you're like, shit, I can't do this anymore. This isn't in alignment with what I want. I need to have better spending habits. I can't drink every night anymore. I need to quit smoking. I need to put something else first. This is what the High Priestess is telling us, that we just have to listen to these aha moments. I want to get a card on the Empress or a few cards. Shadow work. The Moon. The Moon is telling the Eight of Coins and the Moon. The Eight of Coins is really us this is self-mastery of ourselves. This isn't about mastering our craft. This is mastering us. This is what this year was meant for us to learn, to master us. And while we're never fully done healing, while it's always a journey, we can get to higher places and we can get closer to that higher self and that fifth dimensional consciousness through the Moon. The Moon is the shadow work. It also is indicative of our transformation. So if you are here today and you're watching this, you have transformed and I am proud of you, but mostly I hope you're proud of yourself. So that was our choice. Stay stuck in the patterns that are keeping us stagnant and prohibiting our soul's growth, or evolve. Simple as that. So let's get one card to close it out. Final message. And then I'm going to pull a card from this Yule deck that I love. And I just want to remind you guys, I have my winter solstice, second annual. It feels so good to say that. Second annual winter solstice cleansing and healing circle, which is going on winter solstice, which is Tuesday, December 21st, 5 p.m. PST via Zoom. You do not have to be on the live to access all the healing benefits. You do get the replay right away, and that is yours to keep. It is $44 via Venmo, and I am only taking 5 people from the collective. And then with that in mind, I am also still have a few slots left for my 2022 energy forecast reading. That is $55. And I am scheduling that now through the first week of January. So we had a jumper, and 3 of coins coming in again, but we also have the King of Coins, and we have the Knight of Swords. So again, we don't want to rush into our future. Let's take our time and be mindful, because we all want to be Big Daddy here. Everyone wants to be the King of Pentacles. He's like the king of the second house. He's got it all on lock. He's got his money down. He's got his family down. He's manifesting some major coin. And then 3 of coins showing up again, just to remind us of the community and support that we need. So let me pull a card from this Yule deck. Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. Bear medicine. There is no tomorrow without the healing of the past, for in stillness you shall find yourself right where you are. I'm actually going to read you guys this. I love that. It's card number 1. You are such a strong, sacred soul, but even the strong need time to rest. Making space for solitude and healing is not a sign of weakness, but self-preservation and self-worth. It shows a deep love and honoring of your most sacred treasure, you. That's why healers, shamans, gurus, and guides the world over make time alone such a priority. Have a meditative practice which allows you to heal mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotional. Or you could join my Transcendence, my second Transcendence of Empress Ascension, where I teach you all of this. You have pulled the Bear Medicine card because you will find guidance, understanding, and healing for your situations in moments of solitude. Sacred solitude shall heal. You will begin to see things from a different perspective once you have had time to recharge your batteries. Your problems may even present themselves in an entirely new light after some self-reflection. Additionally, receiving bear medicine may be an indication of dormant healing abilities. Bears are associated with healers in some cultures, and being a bear is believed to be a sign that you are ready to ascend to your destiny as a teacher and a guide. How very Sagittarius is that? But before you can heal others, you must learn to heal yourself, which is the premise of my Empress Ascension group, to rise as self-healers and to have these tools to continue on in your journey. All right, so let me leave you guys with some info. If you would like to check out my website, I do have some more information on my membership, my services, and Empress Ascension on there, and that is www.erintheurbanmermaid.com. But I'm mostly on Instagram, where you could find me. You could shoot me a DM, you could book, you could join, you could, chat it up at Erin the Urban Mermaid. And I will leave the waitlist link for Empress Ascension 2 down at the bottom. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you, everyone who, please, if it feels good to you, subscribe, share, like, comment, follow, all of that. I mean, it's been a year and I know I haven't given this channel as much as I could, but I have 80 something subscribers and they mean the world to me. So special because I never thought I would get to that place. So take what you need from my readings and leave the rest. Much love, everyone.